Okay, so this is the arcs, angles, and algebra part. It's just right behind your 10-7 notes that we've already done. Get your notes out, put your iPads away. We are going to be looking at 3 scenarios, okay? Scenario number 1 is when your points meet inside the circle. So like number 1 and number 2, right? They meet inside the circle. We will use a particular formula for that. Anyone remember the formula? Inside. Angle 1 equals half of x plus y, arc plus arc, right? Or you could say angle equals half of arc plus arc, okay? So that's scenario number 1, when they meet inside but not at the center, right? Because the center is just your arc is the same. So they meet inside but they're not the center of the circle. You're going to use that formula, okay? When they are like number 3 and 4 on the circle, okay? So those 2 lines are meeting on the circle. This is inside. This is on the circle. What happens when it is on the circle? What are you doing? Not really a formula here. I mean, there's a formula, but not addition. We're not adding things.
You've got like the supplementary angles.
You do have supplementary angles, okay? But how does the arc, like how does this arc relate to this angle?
It's double.
Yeah, the arc is double the angle, or the angle is half of the arc, okay? So that one is more just, are you cutting something in half, or are you going times 2? Okay, when it's on the circle, you're just doubling or cutting in half depending on which direction you're going. Scenario number 3 is when it's outside. I have to make that. Okay, when it's outside the circle that those things meet, what's the formula? Angle equals half of arc minus arc, or you would say angle 1 equals half of x minus y, okay? So on your quiz, I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you this. So you'll have the 2 different formulas, but you won't have a picture with it. You need to know, like, okay, this is for when it meets outside, or this is for when it meets inside the circle, okay? So we're just going to do one of each of those, but not those 3. So we're going to start with number 1, where it's meeting inside the circle. When you look at the picture, you should have 3 things, an angle and 2 arcs. What's your angle? 3x plus 23. This is your angle. Okay. The arcs that open up from that angle would be the 75 and then the 55, right? Vertical angles there. So 75 and 55. So if that's my setup, and we said it's angle equals half of arc plus arc, then we're going to say 3x plus 23 equals half of what? 55 plus 75. Okay, do you see how this is not something new? Like this is what we did when Tuesday. When did I see you? Tuesday. It's just a matter of now there's going to be expressions instead of just numbers, right? So there's more algebra involved. So to simplify this, you can actually just plug this into your calculator right now. What do you get for half of 55 plus 75? 65. So we get 3x plus 23 equals 65, and then take away the 23, and you get 42 equals 3x, and then divide by 3, and you get x equals 14. Are we done?
Yes.
Yeah, they asked for x, so you can just stop right there. What is x? X is 14. Questions on that? Okay, jump down to number 5 right now. This is meeting outside the circle. So we're doing what operation different than we did the first one? We're doing subtraction now. Okay, what's the standalone? What's the thing that we're going to put by itself?
7x minus 1.
The 7x minus 1. The angle is by itself. So 7x minus 1, the angle should equal half of what? 161. The bigger arc minus the smaller arc. Okay, and again, this is ready to be plugged in. So just plug that into your calculator. You don't need to distribute, right? You have everything you need. Just calculate it. So plug it into your calculator. Gia.
How come since like the angle isn't going, or like the lines of the angle aren't going outside, that you're still doing like the half of
It's not the lines are outside, it's the lines meet outside, right? So when the lines meet outside, like they're meeting outside of the circle right here, it's always half of arc minus arc.
So, but are these good?
This is meeting outside.
Oh, the angle
It's-
is meeting outside.
Yeah, so you could say the angle itself is outside of the circle versus the angle itself is inside the circle, if that makes more sense
So
to you,
the angle like that dot where you're touching on
is
side of the circle?
outside.
Okay.
If it's outside, you're subtracting. If it's inside, you're adding, right? So the angle met inside. If it's on the circle, that's where you're just cutting an arc in half or doubling the angle. We'll do that one next. Okay, what does this calculate to?
40.
49?
Or
48. 48. It's 48. So 7x minus 1 equals 48. And now we just solve for x. Add the 1. Here's where the 49 shows up. And then divide by 7. So x equals 7. Are we done?
Yeah.
Yeah. They asked you for x. Give them x. Good?
Yep.
Okay, last thing. Go to number 10. I wrote in my notes, quiz-ish. So this is similar to something you're going to see on the quiz. Not exactly, but quiz-ish. Like there's something very similar to this on your quiz, okay? Take a look at what we know. And naming things appropriately is super important here. Are they talking about an angle or are they talking about an arc? Are you labeling an angle or are you labeling an arc? So TSV. TSV is this angle. Okay? They tell us that's 6x plus 17. Arc SV, okay, 2 letters, so that's a minor arc, means you're going from S to V. This arc right here is 15x plus 13. Look what they're asking for. Arc SUV. So the thing they want is the measure of that arc. You want to try it on your own? See if you can figure it out. What's the relationship between those two things? Set up an equation for that. See what you can do. Give it a go.
This is still for 10, right?
Number 10.
This? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you do this on campus already? Did you do this already, Ina? Or you do? Annalise, did you do this review already on campus? Anyone think they got it? What'd you get, Cammie?
242
242 what?
degrees.
Yeah. You want to get 242?
Maybe.
That is the right answer. So tell me where did you start? What was your first move?
I did 2 times 6x plus 17 equals 15x plus 13.
Love that.
And then solve for x, and then plug x in for arc
Mhm.
S B, and then subtract it
From
360
360.
minus 118.
Yeah. So here's the relationship. This angle is half of the intercepted arc, which is this, right? So she doubled the angle to set it equal to the arc. So that got you 12x plus 34 equals 15x plus 13, and then solve. So 3x, when you take away the 12x, take away the 13, you get 21. So x came out to 7 when you solve for x. Then she took that 7 and she plugged it in right here. So 15 times 7 plus 13 is 118 degrees. So that is this purple arc. Okay, but we have the whole circle. So the pink is what's left of the whole circle. So then she did 360 minus the 118, which got her 242 degrees, and that is the measure of arc SUV. Questions on that? Yeah, Gia.
Can you explain why you did that equation?
The first one.
How
So
it
when the point is on the circle, it's an inscribed angle. Remember back to, what lesson was that? I don't remember. The lesson where it looked like this, right? This angle was called an inscribed angle. So the relationship between this arc and that angle was the angle was half of the arc. In our last lesson, it was that same idea, but now instead of being 2 chords forming it, it was a tangent and a chord. Same idea though. The angle, because it's on the circle, is half of the intercepted arc. So whatever this arc is, the angle is half as much. So it looks a little different, but it's still an inscribed angle. It's still on the circle, right?
So as long as the angle is actually on the
So
circle.
if the vertex is on the circle, you're just cutting the arc in half to get the angle.
And then if it's inside,
If it's inside the circle,
can't you do the same thing?
like this, then you have to use your 2 intercepted arcs and add them together and cut it in half. So there's always that cut it in half element, but it's what are you doing with the arcs? Are you adding them? Are you subtracting them? Or are you just using the one arc that's there?
How come you can't just find by using angle E to find arc C?
Because that's not the center of the circle. If it's the center of the circle, then you can, right? If this is 90, then that's 90. But this is not the center. It's not a central angle. So that's when you have to add the 2 arcs together and cut it in half.
Are there going to be central angles on
Not on this quiz, on the test, right? So there's a lot more to keep straight on the test.
So you can tell us that it's a central?
You'll be able to tell that it's the center of the circle, yeah.
So it'll give us the right angle.
Not necessarily a right angle, but just that point is, it'll say circle C, right? You name it by the center, so you'll know it's the center if it's a central angle. Zeke. What? A break? Yes, that's what we're going to do now. Any other questions? Okay.